Running is Mitchell. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. A fair catch taken here, and it should come right at the 15-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Here's a third down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So the hope is your 1 third down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to open up a 17-3 lead. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. David Long there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Algier. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd down and 8. He'll go again here with Algier. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's Mitchell from the pistol. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. So Kittle comes in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, 49ers. Throwing is Daniels. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. In motion comes Walker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's complete. It's Jalen Polk. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. A short one there, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll throw with Daniels. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points. Struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Dell motioning over. Throwing again. Daniel. A throw left side finds Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Daniels gonna throw again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Polk, touchdown San Francisco. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. He'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Back to throw. Oh, wide open is Johnson. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On handoff, it's Algier. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Algier. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Coop to kick this one off. This one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Daniel. Samuel has it working the middle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tank Dell. Down to the 10. And he will score. Game on. Tank Dell. Touchdown, 49ers. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return is Trey Palmer. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now a toss. Running left, it is Algier. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
He's got room past the 35. Give him 13 on that screenplay, and a first down. They'll work the middle here with Algier. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down. And the 49ers first down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5. Now it's Mitchell. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down. Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's 1st down. Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That into the hands of Hubbard.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run Algier. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. That'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. Yourself a chance to winning. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They finish off the first month of the season. The victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.